Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment, and please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. And in today's video, we are going to have very interesting discussion. Please watch the video from the beginning up the end, and also remember to put a notification bell so that actually we don't leave you out in some of these videos that will be coming out directly to your screen. Today we are going to have two videos, you know, so please be there, because all will be coming directly from this platform. And also remember, we're going to have a live stream today on Dr. Wewe YouTube platform, so please be there. And also remember to subscribe to Dr. Wewe YouTube platform. Big up to everybody who always stand up to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Let's start this video as it comes. Actually, Joyce Diary has started a multi-million project. Multi-million. A multi-million project in Liberia. Joyce Diary. She has started a multi-million project in Nigeria. Those are according to the people who are very busy praising her. And in today's video, we are going to have a little bit of her, and then we are going to be moving out to the story of Git Riba. Then we are going to move to a little bit of the wife of the travel commando. Then also we are going to have the fisherman in our discussion. So keep in touch and let's move ahead. So let's start this video, as I've already said. So Joyce Diary was one of the reactors who actually visited. This lady visited the village of the travel commando when her YouTube platform, by that time she had no YouTube platform, I think, even. So the travel commando actually worked so hard and, ensure that her platform grew. And her platform really grew for some good level, around, actually some good number of subscribers. But Joyce Diary, what she did, when she went back to the UK, she became a thorn on the flesh of the family of those of the travel commando, criticizing them and also throwing a lot of allegation towards that family. So Joyce Diary stayed in UK for some good time, and thereafter she disappeared for like 6 to 7 months. And she recently came out with a video, trying to inform people where she's actually. And we got to know that Joyce Diary is in Liberia, in some smaller village in Liberia there, where she went to that village and requested people in that community to give her a piece of land. And people in that community gave her that piece of land. She did not buy, mark my words, she did not buy that piece of land. She was given that piece of land. I think when they look at her, they sympathize with her and, they bless her with that piece of land, which is actually a very good thing. And it's a very common thing here in Africa. When you actually go deep down in the villages there, in areas that have still huge chunks of land, they can actually give you land, for free. Though these days it is not so common, because actually most Africans have now realized that there is actually value in land, and somebody can generate some good amount of money by selling that piece of land. But on her side, she was actually very lucky that she was given this piece of land free of charge, and she has started a multi-million project, as I'll be showing you in one of the clips that will be coming in this video. But there are some few things which is really of concern to me. First of all, Joyce Diary is a lady with a long mouth. She is a person who throw words anyhow. And I want to hope and pray that she's going to stay in that village and keep the peace. Because those people welcome her with peace. You know, they really welcome her with peace. Just like the way the family of the travel commando had welcomed her to the village. You know, but where I have the doubt is that she's a kind of, she's a kind of a person who talks anyhowly, and when she gets opportunity to open her mouth, she will always open her mouth without thinking. That is where I actually have a problem with Joyce's diary. Let me hope she has been in position to learn from some of the videos that she used to release concerning the family of the travel command, blackmailing them. I hope this is not going to be repeated by this woman, because it is not really right, to turn against people who have welcomed you, who have provided you land and who have guided you in the community. Because this lady looked to be very, very new in this village. She looked like a person who just went and dumped herself in that community like a stranded person. Because according to her statement, she was saying one of the family there welcomed her, and that is where she was actually staying. Now, I'm starting to realize that there are possibilities that this woman actually maybe even don't have relatives in Liberia. Because if she had relatives in Liberia, she would not be living the life she's living. Or also she had the, poor connection with the people, with her people in Liberia. Because her character is not a smooth character. It is not actually a smooth character. And I was able to see the type of food that she's going to organize for herself. It is actually cassava leaves that they were very busy pounding. They were pounding cassava leaves, and that was what she was going to prepare for probably a supper or lunch, but I think it was supper. So this lady is actually suffering in Liberia. Life is really very, very tricky for her. But we understand, of course, starting life is actually very, very hard. It is always very hard to start a life, especially if you have not been in position to build your, life in the village. For example, maybe you have not been visiting the village, you have not been having proper interaction with people. You always see everything difficult, very, very difficult, because town life is quite different with village life, completely very, very different. So to transform from village life, from town life to village life is actually not an easy thing. And I'm really seeing that she's trying to cope up with it. We keep on praying for her. I really don't want to wish her, bad. Though I used to have a lot of issues with her when she used to talk badly about the travel command. I used really, really to feel, it was not right. But now that she's in Liberia, she's trying to organize herself to make life work for her again. We pray for you. We understand your situation. We understand how life is treating you. But this should be a very good eye opener to a lot of people actually outside there. I wish, if you are away from Africa and you have people, your own people here in Africa, please visit them. Visit them and do something for your life. I always keep on saying, we had one of our own in our village who actually left our village for like around 25 years. 25 years. Yes, around 25 years. Or even above that, but around 25 years. He left here, Uganda, and he went to USA, and he's actually a very powerful doctor. Very, very powerful doctor in the USA. Very powerful. And he recently came back to the village, and he was very lucky that his people were not actually doing bad. But also the good thing about that, he was sending assistance to his people, educating children, the sons and daughters of his brothers and sisters. So they really welcome him back, in a very, very posh manner. And he came back and started serious construction. Maybe one time when I go to the village and I so happen to pass in that area, I'll actually show you, because he had done something really, really good in the village. He has put up very, very serious construction in the village, and the villagers are actually proud of him. But in life, don't wait. Don't wait, because you never know tomorrow. You never know tomorrow. As I will be showing you in one of these clips that will be coming, you will really see how this old woman is really struggling to set up this I don't know whether it's a multi-billion or it's a multi-million-dollar house in Liberia that she's actually setting up. Please, let's watch this clip, and then when I come back, we shall continue with this video very, very strongly. Let's watch this clip.
Showing you everything. Let me turn the camera around. In here, the town people joined together and they gave me a piece of land to build on. And this is the land. Starting from here, that's my boundary there. Let me turn so. All the way there. Even where I cut is not where the boundary is. The boundary is further down. Yeah, so this is what I'm doing. This is my project, guys. Yeah, that's my project. I know. It's not what you expect. It's not what you expected, but yeah, this is what I'm doing and I'm happy with it. So I will just show you around. There, they built a septic tank there for the bathroom. Yeah, this is the front of the building. So on the building, as I said, I have a shop attached to it. So that is the shop. The building is built of sticks and mud. We have our street light there. That's sand. Even I have people hauling sand for me now. Pick up, hauling sand, because we are plastering. Yeah, so I open the door for light. So yes, that's the shop. This is what it looked like before the plastering, and now with the plastering, this is what it looks like. So once they finish plastering the whole shop, we're gonna paint it and it's gonna look decent. When they plaster the wall, then they're going to fix the floor to put concrete on the floor. Hello dear, how are you? How was church? Thank God. So yeah, so after plastering the wall, they're going to put concrete on the floor. So I'm coming here, papi. Yeah, to fix the floor. So this is my room. Starting from here, this is the door to my room. So in my room, there is a bathroom. No, this is the closet. This is the closet, and this is the bathroom. This is supposed to be the bathroom. So in the bathroom, we already put window, bar. we're gonna install the glasses, the window glasses later, not now. Yeah, but for now we are storing charcoal and things here.
So actually, when you look at that building that she's working on, it's really going to be a very, very powerful, building. Very, very powerful building. It's really going to be a very, very powerful building in that community. According to what I'm seeing, you know, life is really very, very tricky. It's a multi-million or a multi-billion building. That is really changing the face of that village. It is really going to be one of those unique buildings in that village in Liberia. She has really made it, and all is moving so well on her side. It is actually a very, very unique house, and her children are very proud of her that she was able to go to UK, work so hard in her life, and now she has come back and she has put a very, very magnificent building in Liberia. It is going to be on the world map. Very, very wonderful, unique building that has been put in that village in Liberia. Congratulations. 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 This building, as you have seen, it is actually like 1,000 times more powerful than the building of the travel command. We can now see the work of this lady who went and really worked so hard in UK, and now she has really made it. She has put a very, very serious construction in Liberia. Big up to you. We really, really appreciate you for the transformation that you have come back to do here in Africa. Big up to you. You really went to UK, worked so hard, and now you have invested that money back home here in Africa. You are really doing well, and you have employed a lot of youth to put up that house for you in the village. You have created a lot of job opportunities in Liberia. You really made us proud for working so hard in UK. We really, really appreciate you because you have been in position to transform the face of the village and also creating job opportunity to your people. You have really made it so well and very excellent that actually now we see that what the travel commando Ayamarwa was doing in the village of Nyabohansi is actually nothing. Now we can see we can see our eyes is now fully open that this lady from Liberia has really done wonders. She has done so well. So well. And she has put up one of those unique bathrooms. A bathroom that costs, 10,000 US dollars. The bathroom costs 10,000 US dollars, as you'll be seeing in the picture that will be rolling. She has really done well. She has made us proud. And if other people can also do the same, that when you come back, you actually construct, a bathroom of 10,000 US dollars to make us be proud. We are really proud of you. We are really very, very proud of you. Let's first watch this clip of this bathroom. What this lady have really come after working in UK for like 40 years, so 20 to 35 years. She has really made it. And now we are so proud of her that she has actually done the best. Please, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Let's first watch this multi-billion or multi-million, a 10,000 US dollars bathroom constructed here in Africa. Let's watch this clip, and then when I come back, we shall continue with this video. We really appreciate you for doing so.
Structure over there, red, round structure. That's my bathroom for now. Yeah, that is where I take shower, I take bath in the morning when I wake up and in the night before I go to bed. So I will show you that. But so I come here, I heat my water up, make my water hot, put it in the bucket, bring it here, set it there, right there, put the towel or my lapper. We call it lapper, the things, the cloth the African women wrap around them. Yeah, I hang it here. Then I put my bucket of water there, put my soap dish there, and stand on top of this stick and take bath. So that's where I'm taking bath for now. Over there, these are cassava as well. Yeah, over there I planted other things, but I'm going to show you.
Yes. So, if these are the bathroom, somebody who have worked in UK for 30 years in your life, if these are the type of the bathroom people can come back and construct, I also want to go to UK. I also want to go to UK. Because now I see that life is good. Life is actually good. I used to really wonder that people like Joyce could talk about the bathrooms at the Travel Commandos construction site at Congrats mom's home, that they don't have the flashing water, flashing toilets. And I used to really to wonder, because in the village, with the standard of the village, the house of the Travel Commando, to my understanding, was actually the best in the village. Because in my home area, I have not seen somebody who have put up a house like the one of the Travel Commando. And when this Joyce used to talk badly about the house of the Travel Commando, I was like, since this house of the Travel Commando does not please some people, because they sort of the flashing toilets and the rest, they must be better, much better in their setting than the ones of the travel command. And now she has set up a multi-million 10,000 US dollars is actually a lot of money in my country. It's a lot of money. 10,000 US dollars, my friend. It's a lot of money. It is in, let me first even put a calculation here. It is a lot of money. In my country, that is 36 millions. 36 millions. It can buy a very, very powerful car. Very, very powerful car. That is the money Joyce has put on that bathroom. If really working in UK, that is what people can construct, I also want to go to UK. I want to go to UK. Now we understand. We understand. When you see people quarreling, now we understand what they feel. There are actually individuals who are very bitter seeing the travel commando putting the type of that house in the village. Just because their life is very, very miserable. That is what I've been saying. Their life is very, very miserable. We can now see the reason why other people hate the travel commando and the entire family. We now see it in the open. Because I've been asking myself, why are some of these individuals really so bitter with the travel commando? Why? Because these are people who don't want to see an African who is like them not to develop. Because themselves, they are not doing anything to their lives. They are living a very frustrated life. You can now see the level of desperation. You go to UK, you work for 30 years, 35 years, and you come and put up, a 10,000 US dollars bathroom in the village of that level. Life is really very, very tricky. So now we understand deeply now how they feel. How they feel. Please don't be jealous of people's progress. You can do something to your life. I understand now why there are very many people who are actually very upset, even with the road that the travel commando is constructing. The individuals that are feeling so bad because they're wondering, because I saw some individuals saying he's dumping a lot of money on the road is going to get spoiled. Why are you bitter? And I understand. They hate seeing progress. When they see people putting money in some of the things, they feel they're wasting because their life is so miserable. Any progress that these people are doing, they are coming out to oppose. They are coming out to criticize. I now understand that actually there are people who are feeling a lot of pain seeing the travel commando doing what it's doing. He has worked for his money. And appreciate that. Appreciate that. That he has actually tried all his best to ensure that he gets some money to change his life. When you see people talking about the wife of the travel commando, criticizing her, there are actually individuals outside there who wishes to be in our position. There are a lot of them. They wish to be in her position and are trying all their best to destroy her marriage. They will not succeed. You will not succeed. Because with your behavior, with your attitude, you are not going to ruin their marriage. God knew that these people are supposed to be together. And what God has put together, nobody will come out to separate. Yes, that is it, whether you like it or not. These individuals who are so obsessed fighting fellow Africans, we now understand why you are doing that. We understand. You are so bitter in your heart and you don't want to see development. They don't want to see. They don't want to see. The so-called these negative attitudes, negative behaviors, we see now why they are so bitter. And my good people, who always keep on turning up to support us, we really appreciate. We appreciate. Supporting, actually the Travel Commando was very, very happy. He was so happy that actually people turn up to help him. People send him money like never before to work on that road. He was a happy man. He was very happy. Those of you who have been in position to watch this video, he was very, very happy that, his day went so smoothly and the road is actually coming now into order. We appreciate all of you who have been in position to support. Big up to all of you. Big up to you, good people. It is really a blessing. You have blessed this community. You have blessed the Travel Commando. You have blessed everybody in that family, including some of us. By you coming out to subscribe to this platform, watching this video, you are making this platform to be a platform that is moving forward. And I really appreciate your big support to this platform. You are really making it. And thank you so much for your big support. I really appreciate it. Now, there are individuals who have been trying to deceive that he wants to reconcile. And that is the so-called the fisherman. That he wants to reconcile. He has reconciled with the Travel Commando. That is crap, because I have seen people in his platform that are actually threatening him. That if you are going back to the Travel Commando, we are going to abandon you. Some of them, they are even threatening to unsubscribe from his platform. And I saw in his video, he was starting to do the opposite. When he realized that there are individuals who are really turning against him, he started making some cornering to try to show them that he was actually trying to do something. But maybe to go and get information from what is happening at the road construction. So the reconciliation that is being talked about, that reconciliation, I don't think it's a proper reconciliation. Because I even heard Mayuguno saying, we don't want drama. If you're coming to work on the road, work on the road. And the fisherman, I think, realized that is not properly being welcome, in that road construction. He worked there for a very, very short time and he disappeared. He left. That shows you that a lot of people in this village actually don't like this group of individuals who are trying to destroy this village, who are trying to spread rumors and destroying what is actually being put together by the Travel Command. And now, it is coming to my attention that the villagers, their eyes are opening. They can now really see that the right person to direct them to move forward in this community is actually the travel commando. And they decided to come out in big numbers to support the construction or the working on this road. They came as one people, one community members who actually will always use this road. And big up to everybody who show up to work and ensure that the road comes in the right place. Big up to Nasto, he was able to be there for the travel commando. We really appreciate your big support in supporting the travel commando to work on the road. Big up to you, Nasto. Really appreciate what you're really doing to support the community. That is how things are supposed to be. That is how we are supposed to come together as one family. Mayuguno was there. I saw Nico Boda was there. Also, I saw Gutude Widow was there. A lot of people were actually there to ensure that everything moves so well. I wish this type of unity could prevail in the village, and this would be the happiness some of us would be having in our hearts. Because when this family come together, when this community come together, they unite and they will be very, very strong. And that is what we want to see onwards. Big up to everybody who was able to be on that road, and we really appreciate that everything moves so well in the right direction and everything is moving as planned. Big up to everybody who was able to support the travel commando. We really appreciate your big support, big support. And he emphasized it a lot of times in his video that please, thank you a million times. People were able to reach on him through PayPal, Zelle, and other ways. Even on his platform, people were able to donate. Big up to everybody. We really appreciate our good people who always come up and ensuring that all is moving so well. Big up to you. Big up to you and much respect. Thank you so much, my good people, for always turning up to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Gitiriba and the travel commando, all will be well. All will be well. Because the travel commando said it himself in his video that he does not want problems with his neighbor. He wants unity with the neighbors, and Gitiriba is one of his neighbors. People need to understand that. All is actually going to be very, very well. And my respect to Gitiriba, please continue doing your things. Don't distance yourself from the travel commando. Be very, very close to him. Even when he's moving on the road, be there. Say hi, greet him. All this is going to be sorted. And I've already started seeing good signs, that this reconciliation is actually, or it has already happened. So everything is moving in order, and big up to you, Jamaican uncle. Thank you so much for always being there for our people, and to ensure that not the small things should divide us. These small things should not cause confusion. We need unity in the home. We need unity in the community. And we need togetherness so that we move together in the same direction. Big up to you, Jamaican uncle, for being there as a father, as a parent, to guide and to direct, so that everything moves in the right direction. Big up to you, Jamaican uncle. I'm really very, very pleased of you. And thank you so much for always being there for our people. Thank you a million times. And people who have been actually advising the travel commando in whatever way, big up to you and much respect. And thank you, and thank you, and thank you. A man of the family, the head of the family, should always be focused amidst all the challenges, and that is what the travel commando is actually doing. Big up to you, and big up to the wife of the travel commando for actually being very, very strong amidst all this confusion that the so-called negative reactors are spreading out there. She's standing very, very strong, and all is actually well. Thank you so much, my good people. And thank you, and let's meet again in our next video. But let me first send a very, very big appreciation to all of you who have been in position to turn up to watch this video. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. And thank you so much. Thank you a million times for always ensuring that you support. And much respect to all our new subscribers who have really joined this platform. Big up to you. And thank you so much for always being here and turning up to watch my videos. Greetings to all of you watching me from the USA, UK, all of you from Canada, and not forgetting all my good people from the Caribbean, not forgetting my wonderful people here in Africa. Thank you so much. Let's meet again in our next video. God bless all of you. Thank you so much.